What is going on, guys? Chris here, and welcome back to another episode of Can Chris Solve? In fact, the first Can Chris Solve of 2017. Whoa! Anyway, to say goodbye to the horrendously weird year that 2016 was, we're going to be doing a horrendously weird 3x3 shape mod. That is the Siamese 3x3s. What is happening? So I actually used to have one of these. I made it out of two brand new Rubik's brands, and as you can imagine, they didn't turn very well. What I have here are two cheeky big sails that I didn't really enjoy solving on, so I decided to stick them together and make a horrible, mutilated 3x3 that is nah. I should be able to solve this. I did it by taking out 3 pieces from each puzzle, stuck them together with super glue, and here we now have this. I know there are multiple different ways to do this puzzle, but we're going to try and solve this particular one. Let's get started. Okay, so here is the puzzle itself. Let's just give this guy a scramble. So it's actually only 2 gen. I think we have the R and the U faces, and then we have the M slice as well, but all other faces, the D, the B, the F, they've been bandaged, so there's no way for us to turn them. So let's give this guy a scramble and let's see what we can do. Okay, so there we are. We have our scrambled Siamese 3x3s. Now, I don't think it looks too scrambled, but that's because we only have 2 gen moves. I think it'll do. I'm gonna do a very distinct method anyway. I'm thinking of solving this puzzle using glue, because aside from the 1x2x3 block on the left, which are these pieces, I know you can solve it using only your M, R, and U slices. So I'm going to go ahead and try and use roux, even though I've not used it for a very long time. We'll see what we can do anyway. So the first step to roux is solving the 1x2x3 block here. That's already been done because that can't move. So we're going to do this 1x2x3 block here. Now, I'm going to have to stick to the color scheme here, but we have this nice looking thing here. So let's put in our, oh god, what am I doing? Okay, yeah, so we have that in there. We're gonna match them up here, so we have a 1x2x2, just like this. And then we're gonna put in our last kind of pair thing. So what we need to do is actually bring this guy out, and then we can use our M slice to match it up. Just like that. So then we pop it in, and we have our 1x2x3 block just here. That wasn't very efficient, I messed it up a little bit, but who cares? So let's replace our centers here. It means we have blue on top. I don't know the CLL algorithms, but we can use the soon to get our corners done. So let's just do that over and over. This is actually an anti-soon. There you go, and well, the corners are actually permuted properly. It means we don't need to actually do anything with that. That's pretty cool. So next stop is, well, we need to orient our centers properly. This is quite easy. Is it? I don't know, you tell me. Okay, there we go. And then finally, we're gonna put them in their correct places. And then we have ourselves a U-perm, nice and easy. I think I know the 2 gen for this. No, what just happened? Oh, I just messed up that algorithm big time. Wait, what did I even do? Hang on. What is happening? Okay, soon. Back where we were. Okay, I apologize for that. There's our 2 gen U-perm. Didn't mess it up this time. Awesome. And there's our first one solved. God, what a mess. I'm sorry for messing that guy up. It's cool. We did number 1. Okay, so I'm going to do exactly the same for the second cube. So what's that? We're building up this 1x2x3 on the right hand side. It's just a little bit different this time. We have blue on the bottom and red on the side. So it shouldn't actually be too difficult. Let's just find our pieces. I kind of need to find where I am actually. So, So blue is on the bottom, if I am not mistaken. No, yes. Blue is on the bottom. So we've put in our first 1x2x2. This guy needs to go down here, which I think is quite easy. We just need to find the other guy, which is there. What am I doing? There we go, match them up. God, I've not done Rue in ages, so that's why I'm so rusty at it. Let's replace our centers, not that it matters. And then we do our corners, okay. Soon, again, because I'm not very good at this puzzle. Anti-soon. There you go. And then get our edges done properly. Then let's put our first layer edges in properly. Then we have a U-perm. And I'm not gonna mess it up this time. And there you go. We solved it, awesome. So that was pretty confusing, but the fact that I kind of understood the Rue method really helped me out. If you were doing CFOP for that, I think you'd probably find it quite difficult. But that was a really fun puzzle. Wasn't particularly challenging, but still really fun nonetheless. So, there you go guys. First Can Chris solve of the year, and it was a victory. Alright then guys, there you have it. We were able to solve the Siamese 3x3s. I'm really happy with this puzzle. I think it's really fun to solve, and I'm definitely going to be playing around with it a lot over the next few weeks. I really want to try it out with CFOP because I think that'll be really challenging, especially when you get to the last layer and you need OLL algorithms. But yeah, solving it with Rue was pretty easy, pretty straightforward, but still quite challenging, and I really enjoyed that. That was so much fun. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, remember, hit that like button, leave a comment below with your suggestion for Can Chris Solve, and then of course, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.